All right. Play yourself some Johnny Cash, Nirvana, Ain't It a Shame? He died. They hung him on a cross. Did you know, like, he actually, Cobain sung, like, a fucking gospel song? I'm not saying he's a Christian or whatever, but I thought that was pretty cool of him doing that. I don't know why he did it. God knows why. But anyways, yeah. Listen to whatever the fuck you want, man. This is us. This is me just hanging out with you guys, and this is almost kind of like my own church, my own ministry. Call it what you want. And it's obviously Sunday, and I'm tired as fuck right now. I'm hungry. I got my bag of fucking cereal here, and I'm not a cereal eater at all. So this is the only thing I could find. A quick snack. Hmm. Well, let me roll this up here so you can get a look at me and what it looked like in the morning. And let's get down to business. Um, I really want to try to cut this down to like 23 minutes or maybe 13 minutes. Having a affinity with 3, 13, 23, and 33. I'm not joking. I have no idea. And I've been saying this. I've actually been going by these numbers for the past few years. Back in like 2000, maybe even 7 or something. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about like my experiences as a quote unquote religious person, but I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, and I do believe in what I believe in, and I'm probably not the greatest example all the time, but I feel like what I'm about to mention is grade A, the best stuff you can possibly hear, more than you would ever hear, maybe even at your own church. And not that I'm trying to like, saying, oh my God, they're all shit and I'm the shit, but really in a way I am saying like some churches are just really stupidly religious. They're dumb. They're weak. Nobody's getting saved. Nobody's getting healed. Nothing's happening. It's the same fucking stupid, boring, deadbeat religious routine, and I just don't believe in that. And God forgive me if I'm not doing this properly in the most perfect way, but I know where my mind and my heart lies, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And if I'll leave, uh, you know, the judgment of my own doing or undoing, and nobody plays a factor into that unless I let them. Remember that. That's some pretty good advice right there. That just came off the top of my head. So, anyways, when I was growing up, a little wee old lad like me in a small town in Michigan between Flint and Lansing, uh, my um, I was always forced to go to church until I was around 13. I had times where it wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it, and then I went to a Pentecostal church, an Assembly of God church, and also another church, another Pentecostal church that actually my dad fast. He just had it really terrible with women. I mean, he didn't get married until he was 33, and then popped me out. 9 months later. Really got you know right down in there. Anyways, um, I I was forced to go to church, and it got to a point where I stopped enjoying it. I don't know if it's because of just me being a teen or just uh, thinking for myself or whatever the reason may be, but it got to a point where I just didn't care to be there. I never had a problem with God. I didn't hate him. I just didn't think he existed, or I just didn't understand it. I was just none of it really. I didn't care about. That wasn't on my mind. My mind was uh, making my penis feel good and getting wasted and junk. uh, to the point actually I almost died when I was 13. I had that wonderful thing called alcohol poisoning. I don't know if it was true or not, but I used to steal alcohol and sell it to make a little bit of profit. And I was young and I looked innocent, and I would just steal it off the shelves. And put it in my coat, and I would sell it for like 20, 10 bucks. I actually had a list sometimes. It wasn't to a point where it was like almost like the cartel or whatever, but I would do it once in a while here and there. Anyways, I was actually drinking Black Velvet. That's what I remember I was drinking, and I was sharing it. And next thing you know, I went and I smoked this nice fat doobie. Now you can understand I'm a kid, so I can't really handle my shit at that time. I would just do it to extravagant, especially you'll do it to a point where you just really you want to prove to everybody you're a party animal and you can fucking just do as much as them. But really, I wasn't like that. I just did it because I just wanted to do it. And I don't know what happened after that. They said I like stumbled outside and I just fell face down in the snow. And they thought it was kind of funny until like an hour later. I was like, an hour later? Nah, it was probably like maybe 10 minutes or something, but maybe it was. I don't know. But they rolled me over and I was just blue in the face. Like my lips were blue and they're like, holy shit, dude, he's dying. And I remember just the ambulance were called. I was, my dad came over because it was only just a few houses down, and their dad started going at it, and it was really blurry. It was weird, man. It was like the Prodigy "Smack My Bitch Up" video. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't have control of anything either, and I was yelling like a fucking idiot. I'm like, am I on the news? That was it. And I don't know. It was just stupid. And I was in the ambulance. My dad was kind of an asshole. I don't know what the fuck his problem was, but he was like being just a dickhead. And he was in the ambulance. I don't know if it's because I don't remember really yelling too much in the ambulance. I think I was just like, uh, yeah, it was just really stupid. And I don't know. I have to say, I can't really remember what the fuck I was saying, man. It wasn't really probably bad or anything. I was probably slurring shit, like blah, blah. Anyway, I got to the fucking hospital. I'm getting somewhere with this whole Christian talk here thing, but I got to the. I live in share housing, so I don't have a lot of privacy. I mean, I do, and then I don't. Makes sense. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll get back with you guys on this.